Greetings. Welcome to Me and Tarot. Have a wonderful and blessed union in your life with your twin flame. Well, today is 20th Jan and I'm going to give you this reading. It is a kind of special reading and it is given in a unique way because I got a few cards for feminine, few cards for masculine. They are in number 6 cards are there for each energy. Then there are 4 cards for combined and one card separately taken after all these cards. So this is the kind of parameter of this reading. Let's move on. The first card for feminine is I want my relationship back reversed. So today I guess that you are going through a kind of subtle innovation. You're saying that masculine, hey, where are you? I have been going through kind of ups and downs, but now I recognize my entire world. I got this wisdom in me and I'm saying that why should I have this relationship? What is the basic requirement of this relationship? If you are hiding yourself, if you are running, or if I'm not paying attention to this relationship the way you expect, or even if I'm not able to convey you or convey anyone, how am I looking at the relationship and what is the actual requirement? We are not doing bargaining, but we are making a world full of happiness. If this world is not done here, then what is the use of thinking about relationships? So you could be questioning this feminine, and because of that, today you are going to reinvest your memory and mind together so that you could feel like somewhere you are not happy and you are just trying to move away from this kind of chosen field. You could feel like, why should I do this always? Because masculine is always there with you. You could sense him, and apparently even if some other masculine are trying to flirt with you, or even if you are being asked by someone to enter in another relationship, you're saying no. You are denying it. Remember that those feminine or those female persons who are just trying to change the relationship, like a kind of step, like this way, or masculine who are obtaining this relationship like this way, then this reading is not meant for them. Because in real life, we connect to lots of emotions, and life is a meaning of emotion. Today I just see a serial, I just watched a serial in my regional language, and it was really awesome because you know what shown in that serial is a couple who have crossed 80 and they are living their life. Now at this moment, they require each other's hand, they require each other's support, each other's help. And how do they survive? Every single moment is shown there. The way they tease each other, even in this age. This is called as true love. Because doing flirt and other things, and you have got lots of life. People could do flirt even from the teenage stuff. From that period till whenever you can feel like it is your age to flirt. But it is of no use because it is a kind of virtual reality. You could feel like, wow, I have played a game, I have won the world. In real, no one knows about you. Even if you feel like, yeah, I'm a celebrity, or I'm having this name, but people will forget you the next day. That who are you? Because they have got some other works to do. Similarly, this is the stuff when we talk about this twin flame relationship, then you are the one who is trying to evolve in you. You want to connect to real yourself, and you feel like he's the one who could communicate with you, who could guide you to let you reach your true love relationship. As I always told you, when you surrender yourself to the eternal beauty and when you let your head swing on his shoulder and you could fall asleep, no matter how dark the time is, you will feel like you are protected by light. This is known as the real union. I don't know who has invented this term as twin flame, or even soulmate, or simple way, a love relationship. But this is something which is connected to each other. Feel like you have your lover by your side, and that's something which you think about. People sometimes live a life based on one single moment. Why? Because it is precious for them. What is the difference? Someone has a gemstone or someone has a diamond worth of millions and billions. He says that I am the billionaire because of this stone. What is the use of this stone for others? For you and me, we could feel like, okay, he has stone, that's it. We know that we cannot afford it, or we just don't need to know it. What we will do after knowing it, we don't have to think about it anymore. We just forget it. That's way we feel like love is the ultimate thing which connects us. There is nothing important between you and your masculine. It doesn't matter what is his height, does he smile or not, does he care for you or not. What matters is, do you feel that you live a very elegant lifestyle? You feel like you can fall asleep in his arms. You can literally feel that you are saved. If you feel like you're saved in his arms, that's what you are longing for. This one moment makes your life the finest one. So even if just try to ask yourself one question: is it the real relationship you are living for, or is it really worth? Because lots of cards there are only reversed to you. The first card for masculine here is enlarging world. This is a card where masculine is going to evolve himself and he's going to entertain into the world. He could do it by meeting practical people, going into practical world, trying to enlarge his business, trying to remotivate himself, trying to make some new idols, new goals before him so that he can understand life more better. Even if at this period, if he's going to think about his twin flame soulmate or you, his soulmate, then he could feel like, what is the exact chance when I'm going to do it, when I'm going to talk to her? What will be the time when I will be kissing her? Because you are his passion, you are his life. But then the question is, are you in his practical world? You could question yourself, feminine, that whether I should carry on this relationship or not. Because sometimes some practical approach hurts you, letting you know that, am I really in positive relationship? There have been many couples who were saying that we are very much happy, and then after some year they could just split up, or even after months. Why? Because it was a virtual satisfaction. They were saying to all that we are happy, but inside they are not happy. But remember that a moment rarely becomes. Mostly you need to make it. How to give you an example for it? Say, I just read a very wonderful story in newspaper. The story is that a 6-year-old child was taking a walk or just walking home with his lovely sister, who is of 4 years of age. Suddenly he finds that his sister is just looking at the shop. She's just staying there. So he went there, he asks, what is that? And she just points out to that beautiful doll. She says that, I want it. He says, okay, I'll get it for you. So he just asks her to leave somewhere just a little bit away, and he just goes to the shopkeeper saying that, I want this doll. And he gets the doll and passes it on to his lovely sister. So she's ready to go, and being like an elder brother, he just goes there and asks shopkeeper, what is the value of this doll? And shopkeeper says that, what do you got? Then he just, the boy just gets lots of things he had got in the ocean, around the beach, like where the snails reside. I don't get this word for that. shell, you can say. So you got lots of shells there. You just present that. Shopkeeper just behaves like he's counting those, just like they are dollars or they are like money. So he just counts them, and child asked it, is it less? He said, no, I'm counting. It is too much. I'm just getting what I require, and I'll return it to you. He just gets 4 shells and returns remaining to him. The little one goes home with his lovely sister, who is very much happy, and he's also happy. Then the person who is working for the shopkeeper asked him that, sir, what you did? I mean, you just give this very, very high-priced doll to that boy for just these shells? Then the shopkeeper replies that, I just not give him for these shells. In this practical world, when he will grow up and when he will understand the value of money, he will remember this day and know that a man who just gave him a very much worthy doll for just an amount of shells, so that he could understand that people are there in the world who are of good heart. This will help him to grow inside a very, very happy and supportive, positive outlook for life. This way he can handle a very good positive outlook, and he can be a good person in his life. I guess that is what this doll could be worth of. That is what I'm giving to him, his wonderful future. That's really important. That's really cool. You need to understand the moment's happiness and the moment's positivity. Sometimes you just live in a very false moment, twin flame or feminine. You just hold on to a very false twin flame or false relationship. Like, he did something to you. Okay, he did something to you, but then afterwards, what he did exactly for you? Did he pay attention to you? Is he trying to communicate with you? Because literally some people are thinking that if masculine is recalling in your life, then he should recall it wholeheartedly. At this moment, just imagine a kind of courtroom where advocate asks you so many questions. Some questions to which you could literally cry, or you could literally feel like, I don't want to answer this, but you need to answer them. Because court doesn't require emotion, it requires answer. When this situation comes in your life, you feel like, no, I don't want to face it, and you just move away from your twin flame relationship, so-called relationship. And you observe a kind of a silence saying that he is my twin flame, because of that he's doing it. No. If he is your real twin flame, he will reflect in your life through many things, through dreams and everything. And even destiny and even if God comes to separate you, no one will be able to do that. Because if you are real twin flame, then you will definitely fight altogether. He will also sacrifice something like his precious moments. Maybe he is very angry at night that you are not with him and he is not going with someone. Even if he's with someone, he could literally feel angry. He could throw some things out. Maybe he could burn some things. This could happen because this is a frustration and rage he's getting into, because he is not in a good relationship. When he will finally in your relationship, he will come to know the understanding of a real twin flame. So the first card for masculine is enlarging world. So he will be trying to operate into a real world where reality is counted. The second card for you feminine is perfume reverse. So whatever energy you have had during first 2 days, it was like excited, so much excitement. But today you are having like, there is no fun in having sexual conversation or in imagining some sexual things, or even trying to think about what will I get when I will hug him. You will feel like, I don't want to communicate with him. I don't want to talk to him on this issue. You want to close this book. So suppose, just like say you were sent in a library to choose some books. You are just closing down this issue, saying that I don't want it. So what will you choose is like a kind of social norms that you should live as a couple. You should be happy together, can be seen by people. You are not thinking about your heart, that you and your twin flame, that's it. No. Now you're paying attention to the world. So this time you are paying attention to the world more than yourself. The next card for him is I am there. So He is now trying to prove himself a kind of dignity. He has lost his dignity. And he's trying to communicate with his heart, saying that I'm there. Even if I'm purchasing something, I'm taking a walk on the road, I need to reevaluate myself. I need to connect to my dignity. Because sometimes, feminine, a relationship is just looking like it's going one-sided. You could feel like, what is happening exactly? Because you have gone through this kind of relationship stuff. When you were fighting alone, you were sending SMS, you were trying to communicate with him, you were crying, you were in depression. Remember, only this time you were along with your family and or your friends and or your siblings. At this moment, there have been some masculine who were playing some games with some girls. Would you call that person as a masculine? I don't know why I'm getting this kind of opposite to positive vibe suddenly. But regarding masculine stuff, I'm just getting this, so I'm just giving you this. So I'm there is a kind of stuff which is 70 to 80% he's trying to communicate with his heart. And to upbring himself, but not in a term of relationship. 20% chances that he's going to think about his family, his parents, and not about you, not even one chance. Third card for you, feminine, is love you reversed. So I feel like you are not trying to reach out to his heart wholeheartedly. You have feelings with him, feelings regarding him, but you are just hiding it. It's like you got something to show and tell, but you are hiding it, saying that I don't have it. And you just let the show pass on without you. So you're just trying to hide it somewhere. Don't know the reason why. Maybe you know it, or even sometimes you could feel like I lost my direction and I need to get back to it. But in that moment, you're losing the momentum. You're losing this kind of gratitude. Third card for him is entertaining. Entertaining is like he's trying to entertain himself, but in a kind of virtual terms. He's going to communicate with people. I'm not saying about any feminine, but he's going to communicate with people. He could listen to songs, will be online, even on social media. Fourth card for you, feminine, is flowers reverse. So here you have literally given up the hope for this day. I don't know why this opposite to positive vibe is coming on your way. But maybe you are just on the verge of leaving him. As I told you, the portals have opened, so you need to work hard to communicate with your true twin flame. But suddenly I guess that you are just coming down. I don't know the reason why you are doing it, but something is taking you down and you are flowing with it. The fourth card for him is waiting without clue. So that moment is connecting with you, saying that why are you taking time to reach out to him? And when we say that cops should chase the burglars, or they should do it at the moment. Here the same, he's thinking, why are you taking the time? If you have been a very casual relationship, or your relationship could have been open, then he could expect that you just come, you just hug him, you just give him a kiss, and that's it. Nothing else he asks more than you. But then you are, maybe feminine, you're having a kind of hitch in your life, saying that, what if he doesn't like it? What if he doesn't reply to me? What if he just gets angry on me? What if he just insults me before all? What if he just runs away? This is assumption. It is like, what if I spray it in the air and it goes directly in my eyes? How could it happen? It will only happen if you are doing it blindly. Why are you becoming blind? Those people who don't have eyes, they are not blind people. But those people who have lost their direction, those are blind people. Why are you losing your sight? Tell me. This is your complication in your relationship. Next card for you, feminine, is what are you thinking? So right now you are trying to communicate with yourself. Even when you get a kind of direction from him, you could feel like he's attracting you towards him. Just like a hook is there on your back and he's just pulling you towards him. But then you feel like, what am I doing? Should I go to him? Or should I just be with myself? So see, this is a kind of energy circulation is happening, and maybe this energy circulation is not from outside. You are getting out of energy trap. Are you listening, feminine? You are getting out of trap, but then when you are on your own, now you are moving like a whirlpool. Moving on your own. It's like, say earlier you were in a car and there has been a guide with you, a local guide or a teacher with you to how to drive. So you were driving in a very, very perfect manner, or in a very, very sharp manner, like not raising the car high, etc. But then now you're on your own. Suddenly you're moving like to and fro. You're not driving straight. Somewhere you're going right, somewhere you're going left. So this is happening. You're connecting to your thoughts which are viable because you're not paying attention to yourself. It's like you're in a lift and you're pressing all the buttons. Why do you do that? You got a mobile and you're just dialing all the numbers. Why do you do that? Because you don't get the answer of what should I do now? What if he communicates, and what if I am communicating with him? So you are stuck in the bridge. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go here. Next card for masculine is look behind. Am still there. Look behind. Am still there. It is reversed. So he is thinking about being a lone person, being a lone beast. Lone beast is like maybe he's very much aggressive, maybe he's very much funny, but he had lost this track since you have been away. He has lost the music in his life. He wants to connect with this. And if he tries to connect with it, he could be viable. Viable in a sense, say, if you know that your masculine is very passionate and he has lost his passion since you have left him. So if he tries to connect with his passion, he could be with someone else. That's why he's not connecting with that passion. Hence, you could feel like whenever he's communicating with me, he could feel like very low on profile. Because he doesn't want to get the heat on. Once he got the heat, you would feel like you had lost him forever. So if any of you had felt like you had lost him, then you know the reason why you had lost him. And if you feel like he's being very casual or just lost the attraction, then remember that he is still in your thoughts. He's still thinking about you. Next card for you, feminine, is let go or let's go. This is also reversed. So let go or let's go is like whatever you have decided earlier, a day earlier. So whatever you had decided up to 17th Jan, you are thinking exactly reverse to it. Exactly reverse. So how to convey you through example. Say up to 17 Jan you were following a specific route to north, and now on 20th whatever you're doing is like you are just trying to take the south directly. No reason. You don't explain it how and why. You think that no, I will just drive due south. Next card for masculine is why not singing reversed. So here he's trying to communicate with you, but someone again is holding him back. Maybe one of the friends or relatives' opinion, or his past, or the trust factor in the world, not in you, but in the world, is prohibiting you from communicating. Then, now we'll move on to the 4 common cards between both of you. The first card is, are you flipping sides? So both of you are trying to flip. So if till yesterday you were trying to reach out to him, now you feel like I don't want to reach out to him, and he could feel exactly reversed. Next card for both of you is candlelight reverse. So one of you is definitely going through a kind of transition and healing period at the same moment. It's like there is wind flowing in, what do you say, the speed is very high, and still you want to light up candle, and the candle is surviving. So transforming and healing period going on at the same time, and other person is just sitting back and relaxing on a chair. Third card for both of you is gone away. So you could feel like you had lost a compartment altogether, both of you. So what is that? Maybe both of you are trying to think like somewhere you will meet each other. What will happen when you will meet each other? What do you plan to do when you will meet each other? How do you want to spend the day, or how do you want to spend the night? Just think about it. The next card for both of you is say something reverse. So this is exactly the compromising thing. One of you is deliberately trying to reach out, and someone is just trying to hold his feet from going ahead. So both of you are not communicating exactly, but both have different parameters. Someone is saying that I'm stuck because of the relationship, and someone says I'm stuck because you're not coming to me. So someone is blaming to the relationship and someone is blaming to the other person. Now I'll come to know about the two other cards. The first card is for masculine, that is reversed. Are you misunderstanding reverse? So this card is about his compassion towards you. Does he need to give you more time, or does he need to give you more freedom? He could feel like maybe he had not given you extra freedom, or he could feel like maybe you should flirt with someone else. And only after knowing that you are with someone, he could be lying flat on his face and he could come back to you, or he could repent in pain. And the final card for you, feminine, is why don't you talk? So there you are communicating with yourself, saying that I'm a lone beast. Why am I not communicating with him? I love him. I trust him. I do everything for him. Still, I am not his lover right now. He is with me. He's communicating with me, but I'm not replying to him. Maybe in your mind you could see some dreams about how to communicate with him, or he's communicating with you through different signs. Maybe you could feel that you could see the exact place where you have been together, or you could see someone who is trying to convey you the message of your lover, but still you're not paying attention to it. So this concludes the reading. Perhaps one question which was asked, like, why not to use hi and hello? These are actually giving you lower vibrations right now. Lower vibrations. How to tell you? See, someone has invented these terms, saying hi and hello. There have been many background and many histories for that, but just ask yourself that, suppose you are going to greet your lover. Your lover had just come from office, or just coming to meet you on beach or in your home. What will you do? Does every couple does the same thing of saying hi, hello, or giving you a cup of coffee or giving you a drink? What do you think? What do you do exactly? Everyone does differently. Someone could caress the hair, someone could give a nice smile, someone could give a kiss, someone could just say that I want to be with you, someone could say that just let's run away. So there are so many things you could do. Right now this term hi and hello is actually going to bring you down. So I just got this kind of vibration, I'm just telling you. So tell me, how does it resonate with you or not? Till then, thank you, take care, and lots of blessings.